Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Rasan, and actually today we're doing is another WWE figure news video, and this is actually on the Mattel Creations. Now, this is something that's been long anticipated. They've been talking about this for months and months and months. Ever since the first one had actually went up, they would talk about this the new generation one, which I was kind of interested in it. But new generation is not really my day. Ruthless Aggression, Attitude Era, and with this one right here, the WCW Monday Night Nitro entrance stage. And I'm not a WCW fan. I never really got into WCW like that. I'm a WWE guy. That's just what I'm into. I don't know what it is. I just never could really get into WCW. I watch it from time to time, but I really don't get into it. So this is not really something for me. But I'm still interested in what they'll bring. Now a lot of people's talking about Hell in a Cell, Elimination Chamber, a SmackDown Fist. Now I didn't really know what they were going to actually bring to us. I thought they was going to be the Raw's War stage. That's just what I thought, or another ring. That's just what I personally thought. But they actually giving us this WCW Monday Nitro entrance stage. And from what I'm hearing from the community and the Facebook groups and everything like that, it seems like it's kind of mixed feelings. I mean, most people are actually positive about it, but it seems like it is kind of mixed a little bit, slightly. And I could definitely understand that. Some people are mad just because they picked the WCW stage and it wasn't a switch out with the Raw's War, which I didn't think they were going to do that. They'll be really expensive if they actually do that. I understand there's some used parts, but they could definitely sell that for a lot more than what they're actually selling this for. Some people mad at the figures that they actually bought us, the wrestlers actually bought us. Some people are mad at the attires. And you have to understand, with the figures that they actually bringing us, is that they have to choose ones that a lot of people actually want. I mean, I heard some Conans throwing out there, Ultimate Dragons, just some names that aren't really that popular. They're going to pick up the most popular people because they sell the most. That's what it's all about. It's all about the most popular people when they sell most. That's why they make so many Hulk Hogan's, Ultimate Warriors, Rey Mysterio, John Cena, Roman Reigns, because those are the figures going to sell the most. So I understand that you want something different, but those are just ones that sell the most. Now, this being $400, this is nearly double what the other one was, which I believe is like $200, $250 that retail with. And I will say that there is more to it with this one. Actually pulling the video up there. I will say that there's more to it with this one, with the height and depth and the width of it. You actually get the entrance tunnel right here. You get the light up. I mean, it looks really, really cool. If I was a WCW fan, I'll be all over this and stuff like that. But just for me personally, I just don't see myself actually picking this up. I do think they're coming with some cool stuff. Actually looking at it. So actually the first thing that they actually is giving us outside of the stage is that you get 4 crowdfunding tiers with plastic early backer bonus. And the first thing is a Rey Mysterio. This is actually 5K backers. So once they reach 5K, you get the WCW Rey Mysterio, which I think they'll reach 5K. And this is actually the early bro bonus. So if they get $5, if they get 5,000 people by April 7th, if you actually get that, which I don't know if they'll get 5,000 people by April 7th. If you get 7K backers, you get the Ultimate Edition Diamond Dallas Page. This is what I'm most excited about. This Scott Steiner right here, this Ultimate Edition. If there was one figure, to be honest, if these all retail by itself, I probably wouldn't buy it. But I know they're going to give us another Scott Steiner, another DDP in this form because they want to reuse it. So you don't really have to worry about it because they're going to give us another attire of it. I do think this is the worst thing out of all this. This Ultimate Warrior, I don't see the point of this. 11K backers. I don't see people really wanting to buy this. Oh, get more people to buy it just for this. Like, to be honest, if I was buying this, I wouldn't even care if they reached 11K backers. Like, if they reached 9 or 10K, I wouldn't even care because it's like, this is probably the worst thing in it. I don't think this is going to draw people to actually do it. I'm just being honest. I think that's probably the worst thing that you can actually have. Maybe that's why they put it so last because they don't really believe they're going to reach. Now, I believe the other one reached 8.5K. So if you're going by the other one, you wouldn't even get Scott Steiner. And I heard some people talking, and maybe they're worried because the $400 price point. And let's say they only get 7K people, then you wouldn't even get these two. They wouldn't even get. Now I do know sometimes with these backer things and stuff like that. Like I think it was like a Ghost Rider thing or something like that, where they actually gave you the figure even though it didn't get back. No, I don't think Mattel will do that. The other one, I believe, the other one, all the tiers got back. I don't know if it was another tier that it could go to, but I believe they actually all got back. And I think the value for everything that you actually get in, if you add it all up, every time I add it all up, it was like $240 for the stage, then like $160 for the figure. So it actually does make sense for it. It's just personally, it's just not for me. It's really just not for me. If this was Attitude Era and it came with like Rock, Austin, Mankind, maybe an old school Triple H, if it came with stuff like that, I will probably be all over it. But even this Rey Mysterio and this Hulk Hogan, like I have literally a Hulk Hogan that look just like that. And the Rey Mysterio doesn't really impress me. The Ultimate Warrior, I think it's the worst thing in here. Scott Steiner is fantastic because it's something new and it's something unique and different. So I think that's great. This DDP is fantastic. I do think there's a lot of great stuff about it. And one thing I heard people complaining about is that we actually got the Kane, Ultimate Edition with the ring. So a lot of people thought they were going to get those ring skirts and turnbuckle pads and stuff that could go to fit that or think the scale ring. They did not give us that. Maybe they'll be giving us a WCW ring after this. I do think that at this point we will be getting a Raw's War thing next. I think that'll probably be the next thing. They'll probably come with Austin, Rock, Mankind, and stuff like that. But as far as this being back, I do think that this will do pretty well. I do believe that. I think they'll be pretty well. We'll get 11K backers. That's up in the air to see how much people will support it. Me personally, I won't be getting this at all. I mean, the figures don't really impress me that much. I'm not a WCW fan, so me to have a whole WCW stage. My birthday is coming up, so I was like excited for this. I was seeing what they want to do for this crowdfunding thing, and it's just okay to me. Like it's fine to me. I do think that this is for some people. It's not for me personally. I would much rather have a New Generation ring, which I've seen some online, which I probably will still be picking up that New Generation set ring. I've seen some that I could pick that up, but I would much rather have that. And it's just mainly because I'm a WWE, WWF guy. I'm not really into WCW like that, but I definitely think that if you're into WCW, you love WCW, I could definitely see why you would be into this and want to have this. What you would do with a ring, I hope they will give you a ring. It would have been way smarter for them to do the ring skirts and a ring like that, but they actually didn't do that. But I think 400 is a good price point for it. But the problem is that if it doesn't get back, do you not get it? That'll be just very interesting to see what they do with that. But I do think 400 is a great price point for this. I do think it's a great set. I mean, it looks exactly like it, what it look like in real life. So I think it's a great set, great value. It just depends on whether you like it or not. I don't think that there's anything really bad about this. It just depends on whether you like WCW, whether you're a fan of all these characters, whether you want all these characters. I didn't think they were going to give us the more lower tier guys. I knew they were going to give us these exact guys. We knew we were going to Hogan. I don't want to get a Hollywood Hogan, to be honest, a new updated Hollywood Hogan. Since if you compare the Ultimate Edition Hollywood Hogan to the new Hulk Hogan's, they don't really match up. So that's what I thought we were going to get, since this is not really the iconic Hogan from WCW. I mean, it's just not. That Rey Mysterio attire is okay to me, but yeah, it's just nothing that really like stands out to me that I gotta back this or I gotta get it and stuff like that. But yeah, just tell me your thoughts inside the comment section below. What do you think about this? Are you picking this up? Are you excited about this? Are you more excited than me? Are you a WCW fan, or do you just want to back this stage because you want to back all the Mattel crowdfunders? For me personally, it's not for me, but hopefully the next one is for me. I will definitely try to go back and get that New Generation one because I do want that New Generation one in my collection. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.